Hello all. So welcome to my channel. So in this video, in this session, I will try to explain how this Java stream filter is actually filter the means how with the different types of scenarios, how the filter we data from the list or array list with the lambda expressions. As you all are familiar with this kind of lambda expression is those kind of stream and filter, those things are introduced in Java 8. Actually it's very means very old, but still if we have any kind of error, so that's why I'm trying to create one uh, we'll give some examples for this, and then we'll explain with this one. So what is actually this filter and this stream kind of thing. So first of all, they will explore this stream and filter method. So these are basically the introduced the Java 8 actually. So these are very useful nowadays. So we can easily filter, record, filter all the data from Java list very easily. We don't need to write for loop or something else. That actually we can easily write all those things and easily handle. So now let's try to using some kind of filter. So actually we are filtering the method. Actually it's a intermediate operations of the stream interface. Actually stream is the interface and filter is the intermediate operations of that. It's actually allow us to filter the element of a stream that match a given predicate. Means while we are actually filter the data, then we need to pass some kind of predicate. The syntax for this one line kind of filter, and within this predicate, 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 P is the caps, and then within the angle bracket we need to pass as a super. So now let's create one example. Let's maybe create one DTO. Let's customer maybe. Yeah, let's take one class. Yeah, customer. Okay, we'll create two fields: string name, private int, then points. And obviously we need to write getter and setter. Okay, now then what we need to do, we need to create one actually main class. So let's take another class stream, as we are misdefining the stream classes. So stream main class, and then we need main method over here. Yeah, now what we need to do, as we are working with the list one, so we need to create some object of the customer, maybe customer one, new customer. Okay, so what we actually need to do, we need to create one constructor here, so that we can directly assign values. So create one constructor. Yeah, now John, then points is maybe 15, customer 2 is equal to new customer, Sarah for example, 100, customer 3, so on, 150, and then like 4, lean. Okay, now what we need to take actually, one list of customer actually we need to take over here. So actually whatever the details we have created, so that actually customers is equal to new array list. Yes, and then we need to add those variables, list add, one, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, what actually we need to take the means, so now data is preparation is done. So actually now we need to apply the filter method, so processing the collections. So now actually uh, we need to filter out some data which are maybe greater than 100. So greater than or equal 100. So let's take one list of, means how now actually we need to apply the filter one actually. So customer with more than 100 point, correct, is equal to customers. Now actually we need to use the stream. Okay, then what do you need to do actually, dot filter. So here actually we need to write the conditions. For example, arrow operator c dot get point greater than or equal 100. Now after this is the filter is done, and now after the filter is done we need to collect all the data. So we need to put the collect and then collectors, COLL CTORS, collectors dot, what actually we need to move. So actually we collect as a list, so to list, that means it will return the data as a list. Now if we try to print this data using for each, so we can, okay, let's run this one. So it will print only 2 records, Sarah and the saw. Yes, so that means it will pick only those records which are greater than which are having 100 greater than or equal 100 points. Okay, the same statement we can actually means write in different way using uh, like means method references. So for that actually what we need to do, we need to create one method over here, something like public boolean, which will return actually boolean, and then has more than 100 points. From here actually we need to put this condition, this dot points greater than or equal 100. So the actually that particular condition will be written here. Now what change we need to do actually, here we need to instead of this we need to write something like customer, this one has this one. So it will also do the same thing. Now let's run this one. Yeah, just take class 2. So the above, this is also correct and this one is also correct. So what we change, actually this is using the like arrow operator, and this one using like method differences. So this is called this method differences operator. So these two things we can get the same result for these two. Now like we can also put some like multiple condition, something like over a point, this point, and if we try to like add some more points over here, like something like we need to put this one and then like c dot get something like equals maybe John. Okay, so it will only pick only single record. Let's run this one. Yeah. Okay, because like first one is not picking any records. If we off this one just for time being, so let run this one. It's not picking actually print any record. Why? The reason is like the name is John, but he doesn't have the like 100 points. So that's why it's not printing. So if I print like change the condition or something like this, then it will print the record. So so that's in this way like this statement means the filter is working. We can also put like multiple condition over here. So these are the like few of the basic things though that we can cover. Also like we can means like we can handle some kind of exception over here. So as in the simple example like it is not actually not throwing any exception, but suppose is there any kind of method which is actually throwing the exception, so that for handling those exception we need to like provide the try catch inside of the filter. So if we take one example for this, so if we throw some kind of like IO exception, let's take one this one only. So as we can use this one, so it is now throwing this, so it's what is saying the sounded with the try catch. So that means we need to handle with this try catch, correct? So that is the one point actually how like we need to handle those things using the try and catch. So that is a one point. So we need to provide the try and catch, and then like yeah. So either is true means or false. So that's why it's like uh, throwing some exception. So if some methods is having throwing the exception, so for wrapping those things we need to wrap it within the try and catch this one. So this is the like way, this way we can handle those exception. So this is the like pretty much things about how we can use the stream filter. This is just a one topic. In the next tutorial like I will try to cover more points about the stream and filter. I will so for the time being just this is a brief about things how we can use the filter of data from a list, because if we know like previously we are using some kind of from the for loop we can easily do those things, but these are the means better things. We can easily do the filter without like any complete means we need to write the less code. So these are like benefit for us. So that's all actually. Thank you, and feel free to like please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Thank you.